Good afternoon, all of you. How are you all today? Fine. Yes, Harshida, very good. What about Zoha? Can you give me a smile? Lakshana, Kartikeya, Manish, Komal, Charan, Chiranjeevi, Pallavi. Are you all fine today? Okay, very good. Shall we start our session today? Yes, Harshida, very good. Okay, fine, good. Okay, class 6 English Unit 2 C reading. Bammari Potanna, the jewel of Telugu literature. So this is the lesson that we are going to learn today. It's a very small lesson. It's a very small lesson. And the aim of this lesson is to make you understand the culture of our state, Telangana. We have been learning the different aspects of Telangana state in the previous 2 lessons, isn't it? So in this lesson, we are going to study about one of the great poets from our state, Telangana. His name is Bammara Potanna. So here Bammara is the place name where he lived. Okay, and our today's agenda is introduction, explanation of the lesson, and at the end of the session, I will give you a small homework to do. In the previous sessions also, I gave you some homeworks and I hope that you have completed the homework, isn't it? Have you all done that? Hiranmai, have you done? Yes, very good, very good. And first of all, we will go through the vocabulary section. Here, the first word is remarkable. What do you mean by remarkable? Remarkable, it means a special, or great, special, or you can also take this word's meaning as great. She has made remarkable progress. She has made remarkable progress. What do you mean by that sentence? She has made great progress. She has made a great progress. See the second sentence. New drugs are producing remarkable results. Here, the meaning of the word remarkable is very good results. New drugs are producing remarkable results. It means new drugs or vaccines or something are producing remarkable results. It means very good results. So once again, the word remarkable, which means special, great, or very good. She has made remarkable progress. It means she has made very good or great progress. New drugs are producing remarkable results. It means very good results or great results. Okay. What is the next word? Devotee. What do you mean by devotee? Devotee, it means one who is strongly interested in something. One who is strongly interested in something. A person who is strongly interested in something. He has been a golf devotee. What do you mean by golf? Golf is a game, isn't it? So he has been a golf devotee for 25 years. Otherwise, he has been a football devotee for 25 years. He has been a kabaddi devotee for 25 years. It means he is strongly interested in this game. He is a great devotee of the Prime Minister. He is a great devotee. Devotee here, it means admirer, or he respects too much the Prime Minister. So the word devotee, it means one who is strongly interested in something. He has been a golf devotee for 25 years. He has been very much interested in golf. And he is great devotee of the Prime Minister. It means he respects the Prime Minister too much. Translate. Translate. To change into a different language. Translate, it means to change into a different language. See, we were asked to translate a list of sentences. Maybe the sentences were given in Hindi and we were asked to translate that Hindi sentences into English. Translation, translate. What is meant by translate? It means to change into a different language. Translate the text from Italian into English. Translate the test from Italian into English. So the test is written in Italian. I don't know how to read Italian. So I ask you to translate the Italian test into English. So this is a very common word. You all know the meaning. Am I correct? Yes. And the next word is complement. So this is not compliment, it is complement. Complement. It means make something better. Make something better. So in the same manner, we have another word as well, complement. Complement is entirely different from this word complement. Don't get confused. Make something better is the meaning of complement. Strawberries and cream complement each other perfectly. So strawberries and cream complement. Complement, it means the combination. This combination is making much better or making something better. Strawberries and cream complement each other perfectly. This wine is the perfect complement to fish. This wine is the perfect complement to fish. It means if you use this wine with fish, it will be a great combination. It will be a great combination. That is what is meant here. So complement, it means make something better. See the example sentences carefully. Strawberries and cream complement each other perfectly. This wine is the perfect complement, perfect combination to fish. Next word is rhythm. Rhythm, it means a musical pattern. Rhythm, it means a musical pattern. He had no sense of rhythm whatsoever. He doesn't have any sense of rhythm. Metropolitan residents are used to fast rhythm. Metropolitan residents in city people, they don't like light music. They always needed some kind of music which has a lot of noise, isn't it? Light music, they hate light music. They don't have any sense of rhythm, especially in metropolitan residents, especially in metropolitan cities. The people, they are used to fast rhythm. Quote or quotation. Quote. Repeat the words said by someone. Repeat the words said by someone. We might have studied a lot of quotation from Shakespeare, William Wordsworth, maybe Mahatma Gandhi, Jawaharlal Nehru. Okay, see, does that quote come from Shakespeare? Can you quote an example of what you mean? So, quote, it means repeat the words said by someone. If Mahatma Gandhi said a sentence, if we repeat that sentence, if people start repeating that sentence, that can be called as a quotation. That can be called as a quotation. Okay, once again, let us go through the vocabulary section. If you have any doubt, you can clear it now. Remarkable, it means special, great, or very good. She has made a remarkable progress. She has made a very good progress. New drugs are producing remarkable results. New drugs are producing very good results. Hesitated. So I didn't explain this word, I think. Hesitate, it means pause before doing something. Pause before doing something. Taking a step back. Thinking for a time. Thinking for a small period of time. Before you act. Before you act. Please do not hesitate to call us. It means please do not pause to call us. When you have a doubt, you immediately call us. When you want something, you immediately call us. That is what the sentence means. Please do not hesitate to contact us. So please do not hesitate to contact. It means if I gave you something, if you have any doubt regarding that, how to use that product or something, please do not hesitate to contact us. Hesitate, it means pause before doing something. Devotee, one who is strongly interested in something. Golf devotee, a great devotee of Lord Rama, a great devotee of Sabrimala Ayyappa. Translate. Translate, it means to change into a different language. We were asked to translate a list of sentences, translate the text from Italian to English. This is a very common word. You all know the meaning. And the next word is complement. Complement, it means make something better. Make something better. Strawberries, if you use it with cream, it is much better. So strawberries and cream complement each other perfectly. The this wine is the perfect complement to fish. So if you use this wine with fish, it is a great combination. And the next word is rhythm. Rhythm, it means musical pattern. And the next word is quote. Quote, it means repeat the word said by someone. So now here we go. Bammara Potanna, the jewel of Telugu literature. So listen carefully. Bammara Potanna was the remarkable poet who was born in our state. Bammara Potanna was the remarkable, the great, the respectable, or the famous poet who was born in our state. So, which is our state? Telangana. So, Bammara Potanna was the remarkable or a very great poet who was born in our state. He translated Bhagavatam into Telugu. He translated Bhagavatam into Telugu. Bhagavatam is the holy or sacred book of Hindus, isn't it? Like Quran to the Muslims, Bible to the Christians, Bhagavatam is a sacred book of the Hindus. Initially, Bhagavatam was written in Sanskrit language. So the common people were not able to read and understand Bhagavatam. The common people, they were not able to read and understand Bhagavatam. That's why Bammara Potanna, he translated Bhagavatam from Sanskrit into Telugu. It was written in Sanskrit language, but it was translated by Bammara Potanna, and the common people can also read and understand Bhagavatam. He was born in Bammara village of Warangal district. He was born in Bammara village of Warangal district. So in Warangal district, there was a village named Bammara, and he was born in that village. That is why he was known as Bammara Potanna. During that time, a lot of people were named after their village. We didn't have a lot of names in the past, isn't it? We used to name Mallana, Potanna, Potaya, Malaya, Linkaya, something like that. We didn't have the modern names during that period. That's why people were named after the villages in the past. But now we don't need it because we have a lot of names. Suppose Deepu, Tabazu, and Pradibha, a lot of names are there. But in the past, we didn't have much names. That's why a lot of people, they were named after their village as well. So here, our Bammara Potanna, he was born in Bammara village of Warangal district. He belonged to an agricultural family. So his parents were farmers. He was born and brought up in an agricultural family. His father was Kesanna and his mother was Lakshmamma. His father was Kesanna and his mother was Lakshmamma. He never hesitated. He never said that he is unwilling to work in the agricultural fields despite his interest in poetry. He was very much interested in poetry. He wanted to write a lot of poems. But to help his parents, he went to the agricultural field and he started working with his parents, Kesanna, and his mother, Lakshmamma. Even though he was very much interested in poetry, so he started working in the agricultural fields. He never hesitated. He never stopped to work in the agricultural fields despite his interest in poetry. So let me read that paragraph once again. Bammara Potanna was the remarkable poet who was born in our state. He translated Bhagavatam into Telugu. He was born in Bammara village of Warangal district. He belonged to an agricultural family. His father was Kesanna, and his mother was Lakshmamma. He never hesitated to work in the agricultural fields despite his interest in poetry. So he has a lot of interest in poetry, even though he used to work in the agricultural field to help his father and mother. At the early age, in his childhood days, Potanna wrote Bogini Dandakamu for King Sri Singha Bhubala. For King Sri Singha Bhubala, he wrote a poem named Bogini Dandakamu. Bogini Dandakamu. So at the early age, maybe when he was a child, he might have written this poem named Bogini Dandakamu for the king Sri Singha Bhupala. Later, after that, he wrote Veerabhadra Vijayamu, describing the adventures of Veerabhadra, the son of Lord Shiva. Who is Lord Shiva? He is considered to be one of the gods of Hindus. Am I correct? Lord Shiva is considered to be one of your gods. So he has a son named Veerabhadra. He made many adventurous journeys. He made many adventures. So Bammaripotana, he wrote Veerabhadra Vijayamu, describing, in which he has wrote about the adventures of Veerabhadra, the son of Lord Shiva. The main theme of the work was the destruction of the yagna performed by King Daksha in the absence of Lord Shiva. What happened there was Veerabhadra, he destroyed a yagna which was performed by King Daksha. So King Daksha performed this yagna to harm somebody, to maybe against the people of that kingdom. When he has performed the yagna, when there was when in the absence of the Lord Shiva. So when Lord Shiva was not there, King Daksha, he performed a yagna against Lord Shiva, but his son Veerabhadra came and destroyed the yagna. That was the theme of this poem Veerabhadra Vijayamu. Once again, let me go through that paragraph. At the early age, Potana wrote Bogini Dandakamu for King Sri Singha Bhupala. Later, he wrote Veerabhadra Vijayamu, describing the adventures of Veerabhadra, the son of Lord Shiva. The main theme of the work, the main theme of the Veerabhadra Vijayamu is that an yagna was performed by King Daksha against the Lord Shiva. So that Lord Shiva's son Veerabhadra, he destroyed the yagna which was being performed by King Daksha. Potana was a devotee of Lord Shiva. Potana was a devotee of Lord Shiva. He was very much interested in Lord Shiva. It means he worshipped Lord Shiva. Later he became a devotee of Lord Rama and developed interest in salvation. So in the beginning, Potana was a great devotee of Lord Shiva. Later what happened? He became a devotee of Lord Rama. Lord Rama is also considered to be one of your gods, and developed interest in salvation. What do you mean by salvation? Salvation, it means that there is a belief. After death, you have another life. Do you believe in that? After death, you have another life in which you go and join with your gods. You may be living in paradise. Your soul, after death, your body remains on the earth and your soul goes to the heaven, and you will start living with the God. So this belief is called salvation. Once again, later he became a devotee of Lord Rama and developed interest in salvation. It is said that he was invoked by Lord Rama and took up the work of translating Vyasa's Bhagavatam into Telugu. It is said that he was invoked by Lord Rama. Maybe Lord Rama asked him to take up a job. What job was he being assigned by Lord Rama? Lord Rama said him to translate Vyasa's Bhagavatam. Vyasa has written his Bhagavatam in Sanskrit language, and it was Bammaripotana's duty to translate that Sanskrit Bhagavatam, Vyasa's Bhagavatam, into Telugu, which was later known as Potana's Bhagavatam. So Vyasa's Bhagavatam, which was written in Sanskrit, is translated into Telugu by Bammaripotana. That's why later this Bhagavatam, which was written by Potana, is known as Potana's Bhagavatam. It is said that Lord Rama himself complimented the work. Potana himself credited this in his Bhagavatam. So it is said that Lord Rama helped him to write this Bhagavatam, helped him to translate this Bhagavatam, which is written in Sanskrit, into Telugu, and also helped him to better the Bhagavatam by himself. Once again, we will go through that paragraph. Potana was a devotee of Lord Shiva in the beginning, but later he became a devotee of Lord Rama and developed interest in salvation. It is said that he was invoked, he was called by Lord Rama and took up the work of translating Vyasa's Bhagavatam from Sanskrit into Telugu, which was later known as Potana's Bhagavatam. It is said that Lord Rama himself complemented the work. Potana himself predicted this in his Bhagavatam. Okay, let's move on to the next slide. So here some verses from Potana's Bhagavatam is given here. It is given in Telugu language. So I am not good at reading Telugu, but let me read it. Palikedi Bhagavatamata పలికించేడి వాడు రామభద్రుండడనే పలికించేడి వాడు రామభద్రుండడనే పలికిన భావహరమ గుణడ పలికేద వీరండు గాథ పలుకక నేల. Did you understand anything? Okay, so these four lines are part of Bammara Potana's Bhagavatam. Okay, once again let me read it. పలికేడిది భాగవతమట పలికించేడి వాడు రామభద్రుండడనే పలికిన భావహరమ గుణడ పలికేద వీరుండు గాథ పలుకక నేల. So Potana dedicated his Bhagavatam to Lord Rama, refusing the orders of King Padmanayaka. During that time when he was writing this Bhagavatam, there was a king named Padmanayaka. He said that Potana, you have to dedicate this Bhagavatam to me. Potana, you have to dedicate this Bhagavatam to me. But Potana refused or denied that orders. He didn't accept that order, and he dedicated his Bhagavatam to his God, Lord Rama. Once again, Potana dedicated his Bhagavatam to Lord Rama, refusing the orders of King Padmanayaka. After writing the Bhagavatam, he dedicated his Bhagavatam to Lord Rama, refusing the orders of King Padmanayaka. So the King Padmanayaka said that you have to dedicate this Bhagavatam to me. But Potana said that I don't dedicate. I will dedicate this Bhagavatam only to Lord Rama. That was his love towards the Lord. He thought it would be better to dedicate the divine work to Lord Rama instead of dedicating this work to King Padmanayaka. Potana, he believed that, or he thought that it would be better to dedicate this divine work. Actually, this is a sacred book, isn't it? It's a holy book of Hindus. That's why he dedicated this book to Lord Rama instead of dedicating it to King Padmanayaka. So he thought it would be better to dedicate the divine work to Lord Rama, not to any mortal king. Not to any mortal king. What do you mean by mortal king? A person who has death is known as mortal. So the king Padmanayaka, one day he will die. It's sure, isn't it? But do you believe that Lord Rama is going to die? No, he is our God. Gods will never die. They are immortal. They are immortal. They don't die. But in case of King Padmanayaka, he will die and he is immortal. He is mortal. That's why Bammara Potana, he wanted to dedicate his Bhagavatam to Lord Rama instead of dedicating it to King Padmanayaka. Let me read that paragraph once again. Potana dedicated his Bhagavatam to Lord Rama, refusing the orders of King Padmanayaka. He thought it would be better to dedicate the divine work to Lord Rama, not to any mortal king. Okay, let's move on to the next paragraph. Potanna was fond of using rhythm and repetition of sounds. Potanna was fond of using rhythm and repetition of sounds. So if there is rhythm and if there is repetition of sounds, so the poetry will be looking much better. The person who reads or who recites the poems, he will get more and more interest in that. That's why Potanna was fond of using rhythm and repetition of sounds in his poem, which attracted a lot of readers. So everyone loves the poems written by Potanna, Bammara Potanna. His descriptions touch the hearts of the readers. His descriptions, whatever he has written, whether it is a poem, whether it is a description, everything touched the hearts of the readers. Even common people quote the verses of Gajendra Mokshamu and Prahlada Charitra from Potanna Bhagavatam. Even common people in the past, already I told you, the common people were not able to read the Sanskrit verses which were written by other writers. So the common people, they were not able to read, they were not able to understand the Sanskrit language. Then you only Telugu language. That's why when Bammara Potanna, he translated Bhagavatam into Telugu, a lot of people, including common people, they were able to read, they were able to recite the verses written by Bammara Potanna. That's why even common people quote the verses of Gajendra Mokshamu and Prahlada Charitra from Potanna's Bhagavatam. So that was the greatness of Potanna's Bhagavatam. During that time, only the educated, they could only read Sanskrit. They could only understand Sanskrit language. So Vedas, Vyasa's Bhagavatam was not understood by many people in that period. But when it was translated into Telugu language by Bammara Potanna, it was easy for the common people to read and understand it. They could also pray to Lord Rama. Potanna is not among us now. Potanna is not among us now. He is dead. But his works live forever and ever. But still his works live forever and ever. His poems are in the heart of the pupil. His poetry still rings in our ears. His poetry still rings in our ears. So he still lives in our heart. Still we are using his poetries. We all love him because he is one of the greatest poets from Telangana state. Okay, let me read the lesson once again. Listen carefully. See reading Bammara Potanna, the jewel of Telugu literature. Bammara Potanna was the remarkable poet who was born in our state. He translated Bhagavatam into Telugu. He was born in Bammara village of Warangal district. He belonged to an agricultural family. His father was Kesanna and his mother was Lakshmamma. He never hesitated to work in the agricultural fields despite his interest in poetry. At the early age, Potanna wrote Bogini Dandagamu for King Sri Singhabubala. Later, he wrote Veerabhadra Vijayamu describing the adventures of Veerabhadra, the son of Lord Shiva. The main theme of the work was the destruction of the yajna performed by King Daksha in the absence of Lord Shiva. Potanna was a devotee of Lord Shiva. Later, he became a devotee of Lord Rama and developed interest in salvation. It is said that he was invoked by Lord Rama and took up the work of translating Vyasa's Bhagavatam into Telugu, which was later known as Potanna's Bhagavatam. It is said that Lord Rama himself complemented the work. Potanna himself credited this in his Bhagavatam. And some of the verses were written here. Paligedi di Bhagavatamata, Paliginchedi Vadu Rama Badrundatane, Paligina Bhavaharama, Gunada, Palikeda Virandu, Gada Palukakanela. Potanna dedicated his Bhagavatam to Lord Rama, refusing the orders of King Padmanayaka. He thought it would be better to dedicate the divine work to Lord Rama. not to any mortal king. Pothana was fond of using rhythm and a repetition of sounds. His descriptions touch the hearts of the readers. Even common people quote the verses of Gajendra Mokshamu and Prahlad Charitra from Pothana Bhagavatam. Pothana is not among us now, but his works live forever and ever. His poetry still rings in our ears. So this is the lesson. And today's your homework is that you will have to read this lesson at least 2 or 3 times before you attend the next session. Okay. And one more thing, don't forget this name, Bammara Pothana. I think you don't know this name, isn't it? So you might have been hearing this name for the first time. So he is the one who has written Bhagavad, who has translated Sanskrit Bhagavatam into Telugu language. So the common people were able to understand Bhagavatam only because of Bammara Pothana. Okay, students, that's all for today. As I said, you will have to read this lesson 2 or 3 times before you attend the next class. So we will be going ahead with the third unit in our next session. Thank you all.
Good afternoon, children. How are you all? Hope that you are all fine. So today we are going to start the new chapter. So can you guess which chapter we are going to start? Yesterday we have completed the second chapter. Okay. So today we are going to discuss about third chapter, that is playing with numbers. What is the name of the chapter? Playing with the numbers. Okay. So the aim of the topic is chapter 3, playing with the numbers. All of you write the name of the chapter. And the aim of the topic is solving exercise from 3.1 to 3.7 problems. Okay. And the agenda is divisibility rules of 2, 3, 6, 9, 5 and 10. Okay. In the first session, we are going to discuss divisibility rules of 2, 3, 6, 9, 5 and 10. Next, finding factors. Okay. Next, prime and composite numbers. What are the prime numbers and what are the composite numbers? Next, prime factorization. Finding HCF. Finding LCM. Relation between HCF and LCM. divisibility rules for 4, 8 and 11. So these are the topics today we are going to discuss. So first of all, the first topic is divisibility rules of 2, 3, 6, 9, 5 and 10. Okay. So one by one we have to learn. So all of you listen carefully. If you understand this divisibility rules, then you can solve the exercise problems. Okay. So before going to start exercise 3.1, so first of all we have to know what is divisibility rule of 2. Okay. So let us see what is divisibility rule of 2. So all of you open your textbooks. If you don't have textbooks, see on the screen. I have opened the textbook. See, first of all, divisibility by 2. Divisibility by 2. So what is divisibility rule of 2? Can anyone know? What is divisibility rule of 2? Okay, let us see. See, all of you observe this sentence which have written with thick alphabets. So all of you observe here. Now we are going to learn divisibility rule of 2. Okay. See, a number is divisible by 2 if it has any of the digits 0, 2, 4, 6, 8 in its ones place. Okay, this is the divisibility rule of 2. It means in a number, if the last digit, it means ones place digit, right? So in a number, the last digit, it means it's ones place digit, either 0 or 2 or 4 or 6 or 8 is there, then the number is divisible by 2. Okay? See children, here some numbers are given. 953, 9534, 900, 452. Okay. See the first number. So what is our condition? If the last digit is either 0 or 2 or 4 or 6 or 8, then the number is divisible by 2. Okay. See the last digit in this 953. Is there any number from this 0, 2, 4, 6, 8 or 8? No. So this number is not divisible by 2. And see the second number 9534. See the last digit. See the last digit is 4 is there. Okay. If the last digit 4 is there, means it is divisible by 2. And see the third number 900. So in this 900, the last digit 0 is there. Okay. So it is divisible by 2. And see the fourth number 452. Here also the last digit 2 is there. So this number also divisible by 2. It means in a number, if the last digit contain either 0 or 2 or 4 or 6, then the number is divisible by 2. Okay. So see here. Divisibility rule of 2. Okay. Divisibility rule of 2. See what is our concept? In a number, if the last digit, in a number, if the last digit, it means ones place digit. Last digit means it is ones place digit. So in the last digit, what number should be? Either 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8. If these numbers are there, then the number is divisible by 2. So let us say some examples. First one is 452. Second one is 573. Third one is 240. Fourth one is 268. Okay. And fifth one is 964. Okay, some numbers are given like this. Now, from this, which numbers they divisible by 2? Okay. See, if we observe the first number, what we have to see? We have to see the last digit. Okay. So here, the last digit should contain either 0 or 2 or 4 or 6 or 8. Then the number is divisible by 2. Here, see, if we observe the last digit, here 2 is there, no? So this number divisible by 2. And see the second example, 573. See, in this number, what is the last digit? 3 is the last digit. Okay. So is there any number, the last digit in this? No. Okay. So this number is not divisible by 2. Last digit should be either 0 or 2 or 4 or 6 or 8. So in these 5 numbers, any one number have means it is divisible by 2. Right? So here in this number, the last digit not there in this any numbers. So it is not divisible by 2. And see the third example, 240. See the last digit 0 is there. So this number is divisible by 2. Now fourth example, 268. Here the last digit 8 is there. It means from these numbers, any one number should be the last digit. Okay. So 8 is there. So it is divisible by 2. And coming to fifth example, 964. So here the last digit is 4. Okay. So it is divisible by 2. So like this, children, in a number, if the last digit contain either 0 or 2 or 4 or 6 or 8, any number from this, it have means it is divisible by 2. Okay. Did you understand what is divisibility rule of 2? Okay, children. So now let us see one activity. All of you observe this number chart. Okay. So in this number chart, which numbers they will divisible by 2? Okay. Which numbers they divisible by 2? What is our rule? What is our rule? Last digit should be either 0 or 2 or 4 or 6 or 8. So in this, any number should be the last digit. So 1 is not divisible by 2. Okay. 11 also not divisible by 2. Why? Because in this number, any one number not there. This also no. This also no. This also no. Here also no. This also no. This also no. This also no. This also no. Okay. These all numbers not divisible by 2. If we observe these numbers, they are all divisible by 2. Why? Because the last digit 2 is there in this. Okay. The last digit 2 is there. And here this numbers, any number, it is not divisible by 2. And here this numbers, they will divisible by 2. Why? Because the last digit 4 is there. So like this, children, all of you, which numbers they divisible by 2, and you round up that numbers, right? So this is your homework. So complete this table. Now we are going to next divisibility rule. See, divisibility rule of 3. Divisibility rule of 3. What is divisibility rule of 3? See here. Observe this sentence, which it is written with thick alphabets. If the sum of the digits, is divisible by 3, then the number is divisible by 3. It means in a given number, if the sum of the digits is divisible by 3, then the number is divisible by 3. Okay? So what we have to check to divisibility by 3? Sum of the digits, they should divisible by 3. Right? Observe here. Some examples are given: 21, 36, 54, 63, 72, and 117. Okay? See take the first number, 21. Find the sum of the digits. What digits are there here? 2 and 1. 2 plus 1 is equal to 3. So this 3, it is divisible by 3, no? It means 21 is divisible by 3. Now take the next number, 36. Find the sum of the digits. What digits are there in this 36? 3 and 6. If we add them, 3 plus 6, what we get? 3 plus 6, we get 9. We all know that this 9 will divisible by 3. 3 3 is a 9. So this 36 is divisible by 3. Okay. See the next number, 54. So what are the digits in this number? 5 and 4. Okay. So if we add that 5 and 4, 5 plus 4, what we get? 9. So we all know that this 9 is divisible by 3. 3 3 is a 9. And the next number, 63. Sum of the digits, 6 plus 3, 9. Yes. Clearly we know that the number 9, it is divisible by 3. 3 3 is a 9. And the next number, 72. Here also 7 plus 2 is equal to 9. 9 will divisible by 3. So this 72 also divisible by 3. And the last number, 117. If we find the sum of the digits, what digits are there in this number? 117. So if we add the digits, 1 plus 7, how much total we get? 9. So this 9 will divisible by 3. So this 117 also divisible by 3. Did you understand? So this is the divisibility rule of 3. It means, what is the divisibility rule of 3? In the given number, if the sum of the digits is divisible by 3, then the given number is divisible by 3. Let us see this, do these problems. Okay. Check whether the following numbers are divisible by 3. Okay. So what is the first number here? 45986. 45986. Check sum of the digits. Check sum of the digits. If we check the sum of the digits, so what digits are there in this number? 4. Sum means we have to add. Plus 5, plus 9, plus 8, plus 6. 45986. So now find sum. 4 plus 5, 9. 9 plus 9, 18. 18 plus 8, 26. 26 plus 6. 26 plus 6, how much? 32. 4 plus 5, 9. 9 plus 9, 8. 18. 18 plus 8, 26. 26 plus 6, 32. Okay. Now check this number 32. Will it divisible by 3? No. It is not divisible by 3. Why? Because 3 10s are 30 and 3 11s are 33 we get. But we are not getting 32. It means it is not divisible. This number not divisible by 3. Okay. So if sum of the digits is not divisible by 3, then what can we conclude? This number is not divisible by 3. Did you understand? So this is the divisibility rule of 3, right? Now check the second number 36129. Okay, 36129. So you check at your home. Okay, find the sum of the digits. If the sum of the digits is divisible by 3, then the number is divisible by 3. Okay, let us see 36129. Find the sum of the digits here. What are the digits here? 3 plus 6 plus 1 plus 2 plus 9. How much we get? 3 plus 6 9, 9 plus 1 10, 10 plus 2 12, 12 plus 9. 12 plus 9 is equal to how much? 21. Now sum of the digits we have got 21. Is this 21 divisible by 3? Yes, exactly. It is divisible by 3. 3 7s are 21 now. So it means this number is divisible by 3. So like this, in the given number, if the sum of the digits is divisible by 3, then the number is divisible by 3, right? So this is the divisibility rule of 3. Now the next one is divisibility rule of 6. Okay, divisibility rule of 6. What is divisibility rule of 6? See, observe this statement, this sentence, which it has written with thick alphabets. What is there here? If a number is divisible by both 2 and 3, then it is also divisible by 6. What is the divisibility rule of 6? If a number is divisible by both 2 and 3, then it is also divisible by 6. It means the given number, it is divisible by 2 and also divisible by 3. If the given number is divisible by 2 and 3, then the given number is divisible by 6. Here see one example is given. Is 7224 is divisible by 6. To divisible by 6, 7224. Okay. First of all, it is divisible by 2. Why? Because here the last digit 4 is there. Right. Now check with the divisible by 3 or not. It means we have to find sum of the digits. 7 plus 2 plus 2 plus 4. 7 plus 2, 9, 9 plus 2, 11, 11 plus 4, 15. Is 15 divisible by 3? Yes, 3 5s are 15. Okay? Divisible by 3. See, if we observe this number 7224, the last digit 4 is there, means it is divisible by 2. And when we find the sum of the digits, the sum of the digits is equal to, we are getting 15. Is this 15 divisible by 3? Yes, clearly we know that 3 5s are 15. It will exactly divisible by 3. It means it is following the condition 2 and 3 both. It means this number is dividing by 2 and by 3. So this number 7224 is divisible by 6. So like this children, divisibility rule of 6 is if the number is divisible by both 2 and 3, then the number is divisible by 6. Right? Now, next one is divisibility rule of 9. Divisibility rule of 9. What is divisibility rule of 9? Same what divisibility rule is there for 3, same that only. Okay, observe this statement. This last statement, a number is divisible by 9 if the sum of the digits of the number is divisible by 9. It means if a number is divisible by 9, what should be the sum of the digits is divisible by 9. Here see one example is given 9846. So this 9846, will it divisible by 9 or not? So what we have to find? Sum of the digits. 9 plus 8 plus 4 plus 6. How much we get sum of the digits? 9 plus 8, 17. 17 plus 4, 21. 21 plus 6, 28. Sum of the digits, how much we have got? 28. 9 plus 8, 17. 17 plus 4, 21. 21 plus 6, 27, not 28. Okay, 27. Sum of the digits we will get 27. Is this 27 divisible by 9? Yes, clearly we know that this number 27 is divisible by 9. Okay, 9 3s are 27. So this number also divisible by 9, 9846. So like this, the given number sum of that, if the sum of the digits is divisible by 9, then the number also divisible by 9. So this is the divisibility rule of 9. Remember that divisibility rule of 3 and 9 both are same. There also sum of the digits divisible by 3, and here also sum of the digits divisible by 9. Okay. Saket, what is your doubt? You raise your hand. Can you please say what is your doubt, Saket? Please unmute yourself and tell your doubt. What is your doubt? Okay. Now, next divisibility rule of 5. Okay. It is very easy. What is divisibility rule of 5? In the given number, if the last digit contain either 0 or 5, then the number is divisible by 5. Okay, the given number, if the last digit contain either 0 or 5, then the number is divisible by 5. Okay, so this is the divisibility rule of 5. Here see some numbers are given. Check which numbers they will divisible by 5. Yes, clearly we know that this number divisible by 5. Why? Because last digit 5 is there. And this number it is not divisible by 5. Why? Because last number either 0 or 5 not there in this. And this number it will divisible by 5. Why? Because last digit 0 is there. And this number also it is divisible by 5. Why? Because last digit 0 is there. And this number also divisible by 5. Why? Because the last digit 5 is there. So like this, if a number divisible by 5, its last digit should be either 0 or 5. If the last digit have either 0 or 5, then the number is divisible by 5. Right? Now, let us see the divisibility rule of 10. What is divisibility rule of 10? So divisibility rule of 10 saying that if a number is, if a number have the last digit 0, if a number having the last digit 0, then the number is divisible by 10. What is the divisibility rule of 10? If a number having the last digit 0, then the number is divisible by 10. And also we can say that if a number divisible by both 2 and 5, if a number divisible by both 2 and 5, then the number will divisible by 10. Okay. So this is the divisibility rule of 10, right? So till now we have discussed divisibility rule of 2, 3, 6, 9, 5 and 10. So our first topic, divisibility rules of 2, 3, 6, 9, 5 and 10. So we have discussed, till now we have discussed the first topic, that is divisibility rules of 2, 3, 6, 9, 5 and 10. Now we all know that what are the divisibility rules of 2, 3, 6, 9, 5 and 10. Now we can solve the problems easily, exercise problems, right? Now all of you open exercise 3.1. See, this is exercise 3.1, children. All of you look at the screen. So write the first question. What is asking in the first question? Which of the following numbers are divisible by 2, 3 and 6? Here some numbers are given. In this given numbers, which are divisible by 2, 3 and 6. Okay. So to check these numbers which are divisible by 2, 3 and 6 means we have to know very well divisibility rules of 2, 3 and 6. Okay. So take the first number 321729. The first number is 321729. So let us see, this number will divisible by 2 and 3 and also 6. Okay. Now okay, children, exercise 3.1. Exercise 3.1. First bit. Given number. What is the given number? 321729. 321729. This is the given number. Now we have to check this number. It is divisible by 2, 3. Which divisibility rules he is asking? 2, 3 and 6. These 3 divisibility rules we have to check this number. So according to divisibility rule of 2, last digit, okay, last digit should contain either 0 or 2 or 4 or 6 or 8. But here if we observe this last digit, from this any number not there. So the number 321729 29 is not divisible by, this number is not divisible by 2. Okay? Because the last digit, because the last digit is, how much is there, the last digit? 9 is there. From this digits, any digit not there. So this number not divisible by 2. First one completed. Now check the divisibility rule of 3. So what is the divisibility rule of 3? Sum of the digits should divisible by 3. If the sum of the digits is divisible by 3, then the given number is divisible by 3. Okay. Now check the sum of the digits. What are the digits in the given number? 3. Sum means we have to do addition. Plus 2 plus 1 plus 7 plus 2 plus 9. Okay. Find the sum. 3 plus 2, 5. 5 plus 1, 6. 6 plus 7, 13. 13 plus 2, 15. 15 plus 9, 24. Okay. 3 plus 2, 5. 5 plus 1, 6. 6 plus 7, 13. 13 plus 2, 15. 15 plus 9, 24. Now check whether this 24 is divisible by 3 or not. Yes. Clearly, we know that this number 24 divisible by 3. 3 8s are 24, no? 3 8s are 24. So this number exactly it will divisible by 3. So therefore 321729 is divisible by 3. Right? Second one we have checked. It has completed. Okay. First rule completed, divisibility by 2. Second one completed, divisibility rule of 3. Now the third one, divisibility, it is divisible by 6 or not. Clearly we know that it is not divisible by 6. It is not divisible by, 6. Okay. Why? Because if a number will divisible by 6, it should be divisible by both 2 and 5. Okay. But here this number only dividing by 3 but not dividing 2. Okay. So the given number is not divisible by 6 because it is not divisible by 2. It is divisible by 3 but it is not divisible by 2. So to divisible by 6 means the given number should divisible by both 2 and 3. Then only the number will divisible by 6. Right? So in the same way, children, you complete the remaining problems which are given in exercise 3.1 first bit. Okay? So same total problem same as this. Again, in this 7 more problems are there. So same as this you complete them. Check the divisibility rule of 2 and check the divisibility rule of 3 and also check the divisibility rule of 6. Right? For each and every number, same how we have done the first problem, same as it is, you check for these numbers. Right? Now, all of you enter into second bit. See the second bit, we are asking, determine which of the following numbers are divisible by 5 and 10. Here some numbers are given. In this given numbers, which numbers they will divisible by 5 and 10? This we have to find out. Okay. So let us see the numbers which are divisible by 5 and 10 both. Second bit, given numbers. Given numbers. What are the given numbers here? 25, 125, 250, 1250, 10205, 70985, and the last number is 45880. 45880. Now check take one by one number. Will it divisible by 5 and 10? Now take the first number 25. Is divisible by 5. Okay. Why? Because divisibility rule of 5 means the last digit should be either 0 or 5. If the last digit either 0 or 5, then the number is divisible by 5. The same way, to divisible by 10, last digit how much should be? It should be 0. Then only it is divisible by 10. Okay. So 25, it will divisible by 5. Okay. But it is not divisible by 10. Why? Because the last digit 0 is not there. Okay. If the last digit 0 have means it is divisible by 5 and also 10. Okay. 25 it will not divisible by 10. Right. Now take the next number, that is second one. 125 is given. Clearly we know that it is divisible by 5, but not divisible by, but it is not divisible by 10. Why? Because the last digit 0 not there here. Okay. And if we observe the second number, it is given 250. Okay, it is given 250. See, it is following the condition. It is satisfying the condition, divisibility rule of 5 and 10. What is the divisibility rule of 5? The last digit should be either 0 or 5. So here 0 is there, so it is divisible by 5. And what is the divisibility rule of 10? The last digit should be 0. Okay, here the last digit 0 is there. It means this number is divisible by 250 is divisible by both 5 and 10. Why? Because this number satisfying both conditions 5 and 10. So this number is divisible by 5 and 10. Okay, children. So the remaining problems, the remaining numbers, you observe them. So which are divisible by 5 and which are not divisible by 5, you write like this. Okay. By seeing this divisibility rule of 5 and 10. Now let us go to next bit. That is third bit. See, the third bit is given. Fill the table using divisibility test for 3 and 9. Okay. We have to fill the table. We have to fill the table by using divisibility test for 3 and 9. 3 and 9. Okay. So there is same divisibility rule of for 3 and 9. Okay. What is the divisibility rule of 3 and 9? If the sum of the digits is divisible by 3, then the number is divisible by 3. And the divisibility rule of 9 is, if the sum of the digits divisible by 9, then the given number is divisible by 9. Okay. Bhargav Raj, what is your doubt? Please unmute yourself. Bhargav Raj.
Sir, notebooks do not have.
Tell quickly.
Notebooks not have. Books.
Okay. So all of you observe this table. So we have to fill this table using divisibility rule of 3 and 9. See, the first number is given 72. This number 72, we have to check it is divisible by 3 and 9. So what we have to do? Divisibility rule of 3 and 9, we have to find the sum of the digits. Okay. So find the sum of the digits. What are the digits in the given number? 7 and 2 are the digits. Okay. So find their sum. 7 plus 2. How much we get? 7 plus 2 is equal to, we get 9. So sum of the digits, we have got 9. So if we check this 9 divisibility by 3 and 9, it will divisible by 3 and also 9. Sum of the digits 7 plus 2, we have got 9 now. This number will divisible by 3. 3 3s are 9. And okay, this number 9, it is divisible by 3. Yes. And also divisible by 9. Yes. Right? Like this you write yes or no. Find the sum of the digits. Find the sum of the digits and check whether they will divisible by 3 and 9. If they divisible by 3 and 9, you write yes. Otherwise, no. Let us see the second number. 197 is there. So if we find the sum of the digits, 1 plus 9 plus 7. How much we get total? 1 plus 9, 10. 10 plus 7, 17. Now check this number 17. Will it divisible by 3 and 9? Clearly we know that it will not divisible by 3. And also it will not divisible by 9. Okay. So like this, you find the sum of the digits from the given number and check their sum whether it will divisible by 3 and 9. If it is divisible by 3 and 9, you write yes, yes. If it is not divisible by 9, like this, no, no. Okay. So the remaining problems you complete at home, children. So today homework, it is given that what is your homework? First bit. Okay, first bit total I have explained one problem. First one problem explained. Remaining 8 problems you have to complete. And second bit, 3 problems I have explained. Remaining numbers you write, you check divisibility rule of 5 and 9. And the third bit, 2 problems I have explained. Remaining problems you complete by seeing divisibility rule of 3 and 9. Okay, children, this is your homework. So now from 4th bit, we will continue in the next class. Okay, children. So the next bit we will continue in the next class. Now the time is up. You all of you be ready with